Welcome to Crow and Klein, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Dreams of Gaia, and this is your weekly relationship reading. Now, that relationship can mean anything, okay? It can be a love relationship, a business relationship, a bestie, family, friend, whatever it is. It can be a relationship to a situation, to a group of people. So whatever situation is foremost in your mind, okay, we're going to kind of just see how it fits. If it doesn't fit, don't make it, all right? Take it as it resonates. This is a general reading. All right. Pile number 1. This is your card of focus from the Dreams of Gaia. And we are using the Mermaid Tarot. Pile number 2. This is your card of focus. And we are using the Golden Wheel. Pile number 3. This is your card of focus. And we are using the Wandering Star for this one. Okay. Feel free to pause and ponder, and I will see you in your pile. Welcome, pile number 1, and your card of focus is the 8 of Water from the Dreams of Gaia. Now, it's interesting to note that the 3 cards that, flipped out of the deck for this reading today are all water signs. I say cups, but all water signs. So anyway, this 8 of Water is about gratitude. It's about appreciation, joyfulness, happiness, positivity, okay? It symbolizes how like a positive state of appreciation and gratitude can influence our lives and our environment for the better. It's about making conscious choices, right? And taking pride in everything that you do, appreciating all, excuse me while I'm having a hard time getting the words out. Appreciating everything you have. And when you do all that, you open yourself up to more good vibes and more reasons to be happy, right? So it's important to approach life with delight and joy. Take time to laugh. Take time to laugh at life. Take time to laugh at yourself. We have a saying in my family, if you can't laugh at yourself, you leave the job wide open to everyone else, okay? I laugh at myself all the time. So this is important. So laughing at life and laughing at yourself. And take time to appreciate the people around you, the beauty and the abundance in your life. This is going to create happiness on a deeper and more enduring level for you. It's going to create ease. It'll create positive, emotional, two-way energy flows, right? Water finds its way into every crack. Right? When it gets in there, it washes away cynicism, criticism, confusion, conflict. It gets rid of all the things that are kind of weighing us down. So this genuine appreciation that comes with the 8 of Cups, it lightens and uplifts your spirit. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's about focusing on all that is good in your life. And this is a great reminder because oftentimes, as human beings, we are always looking to solve a problem. So we're always looking at problems. And sometimes we forget to look at all the things that have gone right, to look at all of the beauty in the world, to look at all of the awesomeness around us. Okay, because that's all stuff that we've drawn to ourselves. All right. This is your message today. It's about appreciating all the goodness intentionally. All right. However it is that you do that. Okay, I have, let me get all situated here, the Mermaid Tarot. So we're going to go ahead and dig into this reading. I want to thank everyone so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you. I am honored to be able to bring you these readings every day. It's been a fun and interesting trip. Keep in mind, these are timeless. So whenever they show up, there may be a little nugget of wisdom for you. Now, these are also general, so please, please, please understand that if it doesn't fit, don't make it, because we just really don't need more drama in our lives, right? Come on, deck. I actually did pre-shuffle these. I just wanted to do a little bit more so you don't think I stacked the deck. I would never. All right. Okay. All right. So you're showing up. So this is the relationship read. So we're going to read the cards a little differently, but you're showing up as the 10 of Wands. So you are carrying a heavy load. You are burdened, heavy burdened, fatigued, burnout. This can represent burnout. Okay, you're just kind of at the end of your rope. Now, the 10 of Wands is, it's an ending, okay? So this isn't going to get any worse, right? But it's interesting that this energy is coming out for you as we're talking about kind of lightening up by using gratitude and appreciation, right? Laughing at ourselves. All right, now, your other person, situation, group, whatever it may be, is showing up as the Page of Swords. So whoever this is, or whatever the situation is going to bring you some clarity, a little epiphany, right? A different point of view that's going to help you get to the truth, all right? And together, you guys can take a deeper look, closer look at what's going on. Now, the Three of Wands typically means action, right? Moving forward on the planning of the Two of Wands. But in this particular deck, as you can see, the wands are crossed in front of her, and there's a magnifying glass. So you're meant to take a little bit closer look at something, okay? And it appears that whoever this is for you in this relationship is going to help you do that. This is really fresh energy with this Page of Swords, okay? Even though it's kind of a childlike energy, maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need, and with this, you know, 8 of Water talking about laughing at life and laughing at situations, maybe that's what's needed, right? Is more of this childlike energy and seeing it from a different point of view, right? Looking closer at it. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, also in your energy is the Ace of Pentacles. All right, this is a lot of material abundance. Interesting. You are carrying a heavy burden. And the Ace comes out for you. Maybe you're carrying your bags of money. I don't know. No, it doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like when you can unload and release this load, that you're going to maybe see that there's so much abundance around you. And really, that's what this card is about as well. And it's a very grounded energy too, right? But it's about having gratitude and really seeing things for what they are in your life. I think maybe when you sort of put down the burdens, you're going to see all of this beauty and abundance around you. Oh my gosh. I don't know who your person, situation, or group is, but look at this, the Page of Pentacles. And look at how much this card looks like so much fun, okay? Now, the page is also very childlike, but when it comes to building a sturdy foundation, they have like a very logical adult-like mind, okay, very strategic about how to move forward. So whoever this person is, their energy is really quite fun. And remember, the pages are both messengers as well. So this almost feels like a karmic connection with whoever, whatever this is in this relationship. You guys, everything is a relationship, okay? Oh, wow. It's like they're going to help you put this load down by taking a look at it, a closer look, okay? They're going to help you achieve this with strategy and with the two of you. Look, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Financial independence in the material world is a solid foundation. Look at this character is kind of in the wishing well, right? So this seems like a really, really good fit. I don't know, I am giggling. Like it feels like you're going to be I mean, it's the 10 of Wands here, right? You're stepping out of this real soon, okay? But it's about embracing this joy of life, and whoever this is around you is going to help you get there. Whoever this person is in this relationship is going to help you get there. And of course they are. Okay. This is also in your energy. Yeah, so 3 of Pentacles. You are understanding that you need, sorry about my light, you need collaboration. You need a cooperation and to work with someone or a group to get you to where you want to go, okay? Okay, yeah. It's almost like that 10 of Wands is so close to being in the past for you. So close, so close. Okay. All right. And they're also showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. So, yeah, they've got your back. They're here to help you. They're here to show you the way to what it is that you want. It seems like this person, group, or situation really is rooting for you to win. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, and we have the King of Cups coming out. So that is emotional maturity. They're going to help you get really grounded in what it is that you want. They may be showing up as a King of Cups energy, but they're already showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. This is kind of the outcome of working with this person. Yeah, you're going to step into this emotional maturity. It feels like, what it feels like is this 10 of Wands has sort of kept you from feeling the joy, right? Feeling the love and the joy, feeling emotionally stable, right? Remember, our card of focus talks about stepping into the joy, even if things are really hard around you. And it's not really about, you know, ignoring the things that sort of cause discord and discomfort in our lives. It's about, well, it's about, how do I say that? Not letting them bring us down. How's that? Okay. Focusing on the abundance, focusing on the joy and the love, focusing on all and appreciating and having gratitude for all the things that you have already. Okay. That's going to help you release this burden. You might have been a little too serious for a while. Time to laugh at yourself. Time to laugh at yourself. Okay, does anything else want to come out? Pretty cut and dry right there, guys. I'm not getting any cards really. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Yep. All right, yeah, we have the 8 of Cups. So it's walking away. It's walking into it's trying something new, right? You tried this, whatever this is, for so long, and it's just not working. So, you know, the 8 of Cups is so interesting. And really, the 8 of Water or the 8 of Cups. Now, technically, they don't necessarily mean the same thing. This one is about love and appreciation and gratitude for everything around us. This is about leaving those things, leaving the things behind that we've tried, and moving on. Okay. Now, with these together, and if you know my readings, you know I've said this before, always make sure to express gratitude for all of these cups that you're walking away from, because they probably served a purpose for you at some point in your life. Okay? Even things that don't go right for us, go right for us. When something goes wrong, something goes right. And so we have lessons in all of those. We have wisdoms in all of those. And they have helped us at different points in our lives. So have gratitude and appreciation for what you are leaving behind as well. All right. This really feels like a new kind of journey for you, especially laying down this heavy burden and working collaboratively with this other person, situation, group, to bring you into material abundance and heartfelt joy and love. Okay, that's really great. You yes, of course there was going to be a tower. Come on, look at this. It's like a huge shift from heavy burdened to this emotional, loving king over here. Come on, of course. Those two houses cannot live on the same foundation. This is actually just realigning you to where you need to be. It is a beautiful card in this reading, I feel, because you're already going through this energy and you're getting through it by practicing your gratitude and appreciation. And yes, it's going to rock your world in a good way. It's just realigning us. It's preparing you for a new path. It's preparing you for stepping into a new realm. Right? Leaving the old behind, embracing the new, and allowing things to unfold in the way they're meant to unfold. All right. Anything else? Anything else? All right. I think we're going to call it there. We're going to call it. All right. Pile number 1. And that is your message. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe. Share with your besties. And I will see you next time. Welcome, pile number 2, and our our card of focus is the 4 of water. Now, this is such an interesting image, isn't it? He's got kind of this scarred face, but he's looking so lovingly at himself in this mirror. And I'm just saying him because it's the energy of the card. But please, feel free to change genders. We're not going to get hung up on that in this reading. So anyway, yeah, it's so interesting that the way that he's looking at himself in the mirror, right? It's sort of like, even though he's kind of scarred, it's like he sees the beauty when he looks at his reflection, right? And, it's quite possible that this person has a lot of weaknesses, probably made a lot of mistakes, and yet, from what we see from how he's looking at himself, he chooses to see those lessons that he's learned and forgive himself, right? Instead of holding on to shame, guilt, regret. Every single scar makes him feel more beautiful. Every mistake presents this person the opportunity to learn, grow, and become wiser, just as it does for all of us. So, like all of us, he's got a lot of strengths to balance out his weaknesses. And it's these strengths that he's choosing to focus on. It's about accepting the flaws for what they are, and they are part of a whole that is imperfect and perfect at the same time. Okay, so when this card shows up, we want to ask ourselves, do we look at ourselves with less love than we should? Are we only seeing our flaws and imperfections? They are aspects of our nature, right? And they make us truly beautiful. You would literally shine like the sun if you would allow all the imperfections to be a part of who you are. So maybe it's time to let go of the idea of perfection. right? There's no such thing as a perfect relationship, a perfect idea or creation, a perfect career, a perfect opportunity. They just don't exist. Everything has flaws. Everything has imperfections. Everything has a potential to fail or go awry. You know, perfection is really a paradoxical state. It only exists when there is peaceful acceptance and unconditional love for those scars, weaknesses, and flaws. Perfection is achieved in seeing, accepting, and loving the flaws. So, this really, the Four of Water, is about you and me, releasing feelings of inadequacy and discomfort. Because you are in this moment everything you are meant to be and so much more. Okay? I'm going to say that one more time. You are in this moment everything that you are meant to be and so much more. What a beautiful message, right? Letting go of the idea of perfection, because there is no such thing. And embracing yourself for who you are, because you are so much. So much beauty, so much love, so much creativity, so much brilliance, so much humor, right? Whatever it is, you are all of those things, okay? So we have the golden wheel. And I want to thank everyone for being here. I am honored to be able to bring you these messages every day. These are timeless and general. Let's not forget. These are not one-on-one readings, so take it as it resonates. All right, and let's get into this. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. You are exactly who you are meant to be. And it's time to accept the imperfections and the flaws. They are a part of your beauty. Okay, now this is our relationship read. So for the week, keeping in mind that that is any kind of a relationship. All right, so whatever is at the forefront of your mind. And right out of the gate, we have the Three of Wands. So this is taking action on something. This is taking action on some plans that you've made. All right. Okay, he's got that his outstretched hand. He's reaching for something almost. Okay, so there's something you're going for. Now this is in your energy. All right. So this center pile represents the relationship, who the other part of the relationship, whether, like I said, it's a person, it's a group, a love interest, a friend, a family member, a situation, a place. I mean, any kind of, everything's a relationship. So whatever that relationship is for you is showing up as the devil. All right. So this is attachments, addiction, bad habits, something that's not really good for us that we need to let go of. All right. So just so you know, don't shoot the messenger. That person is showing up as the devil. Interesting. We're going to get into it. Okay. That doesn't mean they're the devil. Okay. But the two of you working together are I mean, this is the conclusion of, this is the outcome of this combination of you and this person or situation or group, whatever, is the King of Wands. So this is, yeah, confidence, trailblazing, getting what you want through sort of fun, creative, fiery, juicy ways, right? Yeah, we're going to find out why this person is showing up as this, okay? All right. Or why the relationship is showing up as, okay. All right, in your energy, yeah, we've got the Lovers coming up. Isn't it interesting that in this card, the image looks like it's reaching for this devil over here, right? Okay, so The Lovers. Now, the Lovers is a beautiful card. It can talk about love, passion, it can be passion projects, it can be any of that. But it can also sort of put you at a crossroad, right? And by that I mean it's about making a choice, or it can be about a choice. Notice this person in the middle, and then he's got, I say they've got, one interest on each arm, and they're both looking the opposite directions. And so it's a choice. It's about choosing. It's about choosing to stay in alignment with your core beliefs and your core values. Okay, so some things that we love, even though we know maybe they're not good for us, it's time to sit back and really evaluate whether or not that's good for you on a core level. Okay, so this is in your energy. So it appears to me that you are really thinking about whoever or whatever this relationship aspect, the other half of the relationship aspect is. Interesting. Remembering that we're talking about understanding imperfections as part of who we are. Okay, we have the Six of Wheels. So this is a card of charity, right? Having enough to give to others. It's kind of a given. In a lot of decks, it's giving and receiving. Okay, but this really looks like she's helping out this little kid. So this person might be helping you maybe financially with some sort of material abundance. Yeah. Holding on. Holding on. Are they withholding? Well, that seems odd. That's an odd energy to come out, especially when they're showing up as charity, as helping, like lending a hand. But then they stop, like they're, and then this is kind of like a miserly, like, I don't want to say like a cheapskate, but like withdrawing a little bit. Okay, the fours are a little bit about withdrawing. So maybe you've made a decision already with this choice that you have to make. Yeah, the situation showed up as the Devil. It's not great, all right? But something about this combination of your energy here and theirs created this King of Wands over here. Now, you're really trying to understand if it's in alignment with who you are. They seem to be coming up as a different energy, though, when you start questioning. And then they're withdrawing. Maybe financially. Okay. What does this have to do with embracing the imperfections? All right, let's get another card for your energy. This seems very specific to me for some reason. Yeah, you're feeling trapped and frustrated in whatever this is. That's interesting because the Devil card, that with them showing up as the Devil, usually has a couple of people chained up, but they're not really chained up, right? They could get away if they wanted to. So in the Eight of Swords, it's the same thing. Like, you might be doing this to yourself. It's like outdated thinking. Maybe this is a really unusual relationship, and you're trying to figure out how to make it work, and you're frustrated because it doesn't fit into normal conventions. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Yeah, you're frustrated. You want to go for something new. It's making you question yourself, and you're feeling frustrated and trapped in this situation. Okay? Because it doesn't look like what you expect it to look like. Okay, Ace of Wheels is coming out in their energy as well. Okay, all right. So they're showing up as the devil, but that could be your perception of them. Because this, whatever this relationship is and whoever it's with or whatever it's with, doesn't look like what traditionally it should look like in your mind. That's what's keeping you in this frustrated thing. That's what's making you go, and maybe thinking that it's not right. Now, I mean, look at this Ace of Wheels coming out. Like, they're incredibly grounded. And with the Charity card, it really seems like they want to help you. Let's get another card for the outcome there. This one. That was like 5. I don't want 5. I just want 1. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, isn't it? It's like they want to give you the world, and you're like, but why? Because you're bad for me. I don't know that they're really bad for you. This could also represent opportunities that come in if you allow them to help you. Like, I think they really want to help you, whoever this person is. It's not a perfect situation, right? It's not a perfect situation. It's presenting, it's mirroring exactly what this Four of Waters is talking about. By understanding the imperfections to make us whole, they make us who we are. They create the uniqueness of us, the brilliance of us, the beauty of us. All right, let's get a couple more. I find this quite fascinating, this energy. It feels a little bit like a dance, right? Yeah, you are really, really questioning. 3 of Swords coming out. Yeah, of the mind. So it's possible well, it's not possible. The 3 of Swords is heartache, right? So you've had some heartaches in the past, and what happens with that 3 of Swords is oftentimes it becomes part of a narrative. It becomes part of a thing that we say, a thing that we talk about, a thing that becomes part of who we are, right? That's what's creating this frustration here. That's what makes you feel trapped, because this relationship doesn't look like what it should look like. This is also what we need to let go of. Let it go. You're going to have to. Does it fit your core beliefs? Are your core beliefs outdated? Do they need to change? Does this person, situation, group make you happy? They showed up as the devil, and I believe, I'm going to say it again, that they showed up as the devil because that's how you perceive the situation. They're also subsequently showing up as Charity and the Ace of Wheels, which is absolute abundance in the material world. So this could be you applying this sort of this mindset to the situation because it doesn't look like what you think it's supposed to look like. It's not perfect. Hence, embracing imperfections. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting, right? And in your confusion, you could definitely see the 7 of Cups as illusion and fantasy, but I believe that if you can let go of the thing that is making you trapped and frustrated, which is in your mind, you're going to maybe see this as a possibility. You're going to see this as Opportunities, that's what I'm trying to say. Opportunities. This person's going to help you get there. Now, use your discernment, please, and your intuition. This reading is general. It's not for everyone. I hope it hits where it's supposed to hit. Yeah, this is going to be an ending to a lot of pain in your life if you can allow this person to help you. And, okay, all right. I'm sorry. Yep. This person showing up as a devil. Yes, they're showing up as a devil because they're triggering all this in you. Sorry. It took me a minute to get that. Yeah. Okay. They're going to help you end all this pain in your life, okay? They, whoever they are, whatever the situation is, whatever the relationship is. Okay, sorry, that took me a minute. I apologize. It was like screaming in my ear, screaming in my ear. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like, what's the story about the frog, the princess and the frog or something like that? And she finally kisses the frog and realizes who the frog was all along. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting here. All right. Pile number 2, that's your message in a roundabout way. It took us a little while to get there. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time. Bye. Welcome. Pile number 3. And our card of focus is the 10 of water. Right? I love this card. There is so much going on. You know. Anyway, so this card symbolizes both a beginning and an ending. Okay, this is a moment when we let go of emotions that kind of tie us to the past, and we find ourselves truly living in the present for the first time. It's a card of feeling divine connection with everything. Okay. This is a period of time when we can move through life with a sense of ease and fluidity, even if we're surrounded by turmoil and conflict. Our emotional state now influences life in a positive way. I'm sorry, there's someone like yelling outside. I kind of lost my space for a minute. Okay, so this is understanding that you have a choice to react in a different way, basically. Okay. We don't have to come from fear if we're feeling so connected to everything around us. So, like, have you ever noticed, have you ever been somewhere and someone walks in the room and the whole energy changes? Okay. Have you ever been that person where you've walked into a room and the whole energy changes? Like, it's super quiet and then you get there and then all of a sudden everybody's laughing at you. Okay, it's that kind of connection. And some people seem to have a real tangible connection to everything and everyone, right? And a single word or a glance can bring joy to everyone. It's a state of serene grace that is achievable by embracing a positive mindset and focusing and living in a joyful life every moment. It's not about denying the things that don't feel right in our lives, that cause disharmony. It's really about choosing not to allow them to disrupt your life, right? Not allowing them to steal your joy and your happiness in that moment. Okay. This is universal love. This is really, truly living in the present and saying no to disruptive influences. All right. So that is your card of focus for today, pile number 3. And I have the Wandering Star. It feels appropriate. I love this deck. And I want to thank everyone for being here. I am so honored to be able to bring you these messages. I appreciate you so much for showing up. Not just for me, but for yourself. That's a dose of self-love right there. Doing something for you. Keep in mind, this is timeless and also general. So Yeah. If it doesn't fit, that's okay. Don't make it. If it reminds you of someone, please feel free to pass it along. All right, let's get into this. Truly living in a joyful moment. Actually, just truly living in the now in a joyful way. Okay, you're showing up as the moon. Now remember, this is a relationship read, so it can be any relationship. People, places, things, love, family, business, anything, pets. So in your energy, you are showing up as the moon. Dreams, intuition, shadow. So maybe there's a part of yourself you're hiding. Maybe there's a part of yourself you're about to illuminate. We'll see. We'll see here. Okay, and they, meaning the other half of the relationship that is in question for you, is showing up as the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups can be illusion. It can be fantasy. It can be confusion. Okay. This is passion, extremes, choices, instinct. It can also be opportunities. So let's keep digging, because right now you're showing up as the moon, which is things hidden. They're showing up as the Seven of Cups, which could be, I don't want to say that. I mean, I just said it. It can be confusion. Maybe they're confused. Or maybe they're offering you too many things. That's quite possible. That could make a person step back, right? If that whole love bombing thing's kind of crazy. But the two of you together are showing up as the Queen of Swords, right? So this is about strength and truth. So getting to the truth of something. Yeah, getting to the truth of things can be a little difficult if we're hiding aspects of the self and we're trying so much maybe to bring that part out. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's some truth that's going to come out of this relationship. I like the Queen. Now, some people think she's really cold, the Queen of Swords, but really, traditionally, she's holding her sword because she's been through a lot, right? And she's learned a lot. But typically, one hand is outstretched, and that's a hand to humanity. So she's not shutting the world out, okay? But this Queen can see the truth coming from a mile away. This Queen can see a lie coming, or deceit, or anything like that coming from a mile away. So, okay. In your energy is the Two of Wands. Plans, partnerships, influence. Yeah, this is sort of planning how you want your world to be. And with the moon, you're kind of keeping some of that hidden. It is a card of partnership. Sometimes it's a little harder to find that story. Okay, they are also showing up as judgment, acceptance, awakening, and assessment. Okay, so they're very karmic. Maybe they're offering you all this stuff for you to find your clarity. Maybe they want you to find your joy. You know, we're talking about being in joy, being in love, being connected to everything. Maybe they're helping you assess your plans. Maybe they're helping you realign to your path. Okay. Desire, obsession, fear, shadow. I mean, the devil is about things that we need to let go of, right? So you have a plan. They're maybe being judgmental about it. Maybe it doesn't fit all of the things they want to do. There's something you're going to have to let go of. Maybe it's part of your plans. It's something, there's fear, there's some sort of fear in shadow work. I mean, this is really about attachments. It can just be bad habits, and it can be as simple as that. Bad habits. It can be people, it can be places, it can be things, all right, that we need to get rid of. Coming out underneath that Queen of Swords, that's going to be helpful, right? Because she can see the truth and she can cut away what needs to get cut away. So yeah, as you're planning your future, something's got to go. And that's true for any time we sort of step into a new leg of our journey. We can't take everything with us. Some things have to stay. But this is saying we're feeling connected to everything. The moon is also about intuition and discernment. Maybe you are using your intuition to build this world that you want, to build your life the way that you want it. All right, come on, just one. It's like, come on. There we go. Okay, yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is, it's give and take. Giving, receiving, can be family. It's a card of charity. And this is in your energy. So you're trying to build something that's going to allow you to give back. That could be why you've got some stuff hidden. Now, like I said, the moon is also intuition, so you could really be going within to help build your future. Okay, Page of Swords is coming out in their energy. Curiosity, intelligence, charm, ambition. I mean, it really feels like they want to help you, but they might be confusing you a little bit. Or you might be confused. No, that's their energy. Maybe they're confused. Oh. Never mind. Yeah, they're confused. They're assessing the situation that they're in. But they're interested, right? They're curious about it. Okay, I got it. All right. Sorry. Okay. You both have pretty stable energy for the most part. But your outcome together is really about facing the truth, cutting out what needs to be cut out, and allowing this message of fun, magic, and love to come in. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Okay, yes. Yes. Yeah. Now, this is karmic for them with that Judgment card coming out. King of Pentacles, reliable, visionary, and generous. See, we have 2 cards of generosity there. Okay. I like the King of Pentacles. He's a hard worker, but he also knows when to stop. And he also knows that it's okay to enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? This is incredible foundation and stability in the material world. It's financial abundance, it's material abundance, and very, very willing to share energy, which I like with this Six of Pentacles energy. Yeah, interesting. Okay, yeah, because if this is what you're trying to do, is build something that you can give back with, and you're doing it from this place of joy, right? Being in the moment. Okay, we have 8 of Cups. Yeah, it's walking away from the things that need to go, right? It's changing. It's shifting. Okay? Doesn't mean that these other cups were bad. It just means that it's time to let go of some things so that you can allow some new things in to continue on your path. Yeah, it feels like they're going to help you with that, okay? Okay, sorry, that one was a little confusing right in the beginning, but I got it. I got it. All right, anything else wants to come out? Anything else? No. Oop, one more. Ace of Cups. New beginnings, love, relationships. There you have it. Feeling connected to everything, understanding that all relationships are love at a base level, right? You are working with your intuition, you're building your future, you're wanting to be able to give back, okay? They're a little confused, right? You don't fit into what they're confused about you. But they're in a karmic lesson right now. And they're very, very curious about what you're doing. All right? They're going to help you cut away the fear and the doubt and the confusion to allow this love and magic to come in, right? This is going to bring in this generosity. It's going to allow you to walk away from things that, served their purpose at one point, but, you have to make room for the new things. And then we have this new beginning of relationship and love. It almost feels just like clearing out the clutter a little bit as you're on your way. Under the deck, we have the Death card. So yes, death and rebirth. This is transformation and new beginnings. Okay. That's beautiful. All right, pile number 3, that is your message today. I hope that helped. Please like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you next time.